sports picture story. I've pulled up all the contact sheets, and I'm going to run a slideshow through each one, and Josh is going to read. Everybody's been asked to basically give a paragraph description summarizing the story. So as I play the contact sheet in slideshow form, Josh is going to read those to you. But the category description, sports picture story, is a multiple picture entry of a story, series, or sequence on a sports event or sports related subject. So let me share here. And I have these set up in tabs in Photo Mechanic. So I'm going to leave the tabs open, and then when we do ins and outs, we'll just close the tabs. Do it that way.
Can you guys hear me okay, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Bob, I need to hide you. I can't see Nate.
Not missing much.
Well, except for when we vote.
Well,
If you don't want your vote counted, I suppose. I think I can pin the three of you. Okay. Is 2 seconds okay?
Let's do 3, just so I have
3?
time to finish the summary.
Yeah, it's a 12 picture max, so these aren't terribly long.
Memorial without fans. After being delayed for several months due to COVID-19, the 2020 Memorial Tournament was eventually held on its usual course with many of the usual PGA players, but one thing was notably absent: the spectators. In an attempt to show the impact of the pandemic, printed pictures of spectators from the 2019 tournament were photographed in the same spots throughout the golf course 1 year later.
Hang on. Okay. Story 2.
Coaching creates deep roots for Kroom family. The Kroom family has always been tight-knit, starting with Ruby, who raised 6 children by herself. Her daughter, Sheila, was a star volleyball player in high school and later returned to coach at the same school and passed that love on to her daughters, Tasha, Tavia, and Taya. All 3 daughters played in high school and now coach in the district themselves. The great-grandchildren now carry the torch and play for the same high school and Pee Wee leagues as their moms. The family has set down deep roots through coaching and a love for each other in a town where many Black families decide to leave, feeling isolated in a mostly white conservative community. Ruby instilled a confidence to persevere through anything in her children, who have also passed that strength on through the generations.
Story 3.
The season that almost was. The Lakewood softball team started the first days of their 2020 season with such optimism. They were favored to make a run for the state championship this year, but as the news started coming in about a potential pandemic, players got nervous. When a shutdown was issued for schools in March, the girls were devastated but kept their faith. They continued to practice at home, alone, finish their schoolwork at home, alone, and even graduate in an empty gym. They began to lose hope of even having a shortened season. Their coach knew the team, especially the seniors, needed closure, so he organized a senior night game pitting JV against varsity so the team could play on their home field in 2020.
Story 4.
Travell Adams. After an unexpected breakout performance during last year's Ohio High School basketball tournament, in which Travell Adams led South High School to the state championship game in Division II, entering his senior year as a starter, leader of the team, and the go-to guy. Adams tries to lead his team to another deep tournament run and build himself into a player capable of landing a Division I or II scholarship offer.
And the last story.
State Swimming Championships. High school athletes from around the state of Ohio descended upon the C.T. Brandon Natatorium in Canton for the 2020 OHSAA Division I State Swimming Tournament on February 22nd, 2020. It was one of only a few high school sports to complete its postseason prior to the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, which would shut down high school athletics until the fall season.
Okay, I'm just gonna slowly click through each of these again. And then do you want to, there's only 5. Do you want to go through and do a round of voting, eliminate? Or do you have favorites that you just want to talk about?
Let's do
Things
like
that you wanna-
one round of vote and then
Okay.
talk about.
Okay. Should we say two ins keeps it or just one?
I'm not sure. Erin says
Yep.
2.
2 it is. Aaron's the boss. Okay. Paddles.
I mean, if anybody has any objections, let me know. I'm
This
not
is
the
your show.
boss.
We're adaptable.
Are we voting now?
Yeah, go ahead. In. 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 Out. Okay. Reduce 20%.
I really like the season that almost was. I think that's a pretty solid story. And they kind of followed it from, the beginning of them warming up and then, pandemic hitting and their social distancing and learning at home and practicing at home. And yeah, I think those are some strong images.
Okay. What else do we like?
Can we go through this one? Oh, sorry, not the other one with the family. This one. Can we go through those big, please?
Mhm. I'm just gonna, it's easier to run a slideshow. If that's okay.
I love slideshows.
Unless you need captions.
No, slideshow's fine.
Okay. Okay.
And then Adam's slideshow, please.
Mhm.
Can we see the caption on number 11? Like, is that him like signing a college contract or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what's the one? Go back one.
I think it was 8. Or I'd like to see the caption.
Okay. I think I'd probably put the basketball one as second, or the scholars, this one, yeah,
Okay.
the second. I do like the concept of the no fans. I feel like the Kroom family one is like a little redundant. I'm not sure what's missing here. It's just not quite as solid as those other first two.
Yeah, I feel like this one has really nice, like very nice individual moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like hard for me to. I don't know. I guess without a caption, I wouldn't really know what was going on exactly. Like, okay, they're at basketball and now they're at home, and that's kind of it. But yeah, I the last photo especially, I really like that moment of them all at dinner.
Actually, I mean, I definitely think that this one and Adams and the season that almost was are the best. The no fans for me, like, although I really liked it as a single image, I think it is not as successful as a essay. Like, I'm just not drawn into it as much as an essay.
Yeah, I get that.
I like a lot of the quieter photos in this one. The season that almost was. The bleachers and the baseball in the field. I think
Is this a favorite for everybody? Nods. Yes, yes.
I like this one the best.
I think so.
Okay. So keep that first place. Was this sort of the consensus second then,
Yeah, I think
or
so.
at least majority second?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I probably
between these two,
that's no contest for me because Kroom is actually in, I mean, no offense to the photographer, but the Kroom family, I'm between that and Adams. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Adams has some like really, it's nicely photographed and is storytelling. I feel like the last four images, I think, are the best in that. For sure. But the Kroom family, I just think there's some really lovely moments in there, like number 2,
Yeah.
number 9, number 8, number 10. I like the composition a lot in number 1. So, I mean, I can go either way on that. I think they're pretty equal, but I do like the moments in this one probably a little more.
I'd agree with that. I think the Adams is kind of a more complete story, it feels like.
Mhm.
But I feel like some of like there are the really strong moments, especially the last one, the one before the signing, the mom. But I think overall some of the moments in the Kroom family one are a little bit stronger. But having said that, there's less of a complete, story arc.
Erin, where are you?
Oh, I still like Adams for second, for sure.
Okay.
I'm good with this order.
Okay.
Can we see just go through Adams and Kroom? Realize I'm moving towards the minority vote, but I just want to check them out. Yeah, I definitely same. I still probably prefer some of the moments in Kroom, but I think Adams comes together well as a story.
In agreement.
Okay. So first, second, third, and keep this as honorable, or just leave it 1, 2, 3.
I would just keep 1, 2, 3 personally.
Yeah, I think so. I think the other ones are a lot stronger than this, although it is an interesting concept, but
Different.
All right, first place, second place, third.